I am plumb disgusted with the Christianity of the day. The putrid failure of the most knowledgeable Christians, Dr. John MacArthur, Paul Washer, Frank, to answer my questions. Moreover, it putrefies me. The putrid lack of love from Christians like Dr. John MacArthur, Charles Leiter, Howard Storm, Franklin Graham, to care about me, to show me any love. I've reached out to each of them, seeking answers. And because they don't have the answers and don't want to be exposed as jackasses, or maybe they just don't really love. Maybe they're hypocrites. A generation of perverts. Like Jesus said, "Oh, perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I bear with you? Oh, faithless generation, show me no love." If Dr. John MacArthur's Christianity was all I knew about Jesus, I'd want no part. He has no love in his soul whatsoever. He's all about fear and terror and like going to hell if you don't get saved. He's the only preacher I know who can take a parable as loved as the prodigal son and make it into cardboard box, loveless pizza. He's the only person I know. Sure, a celebrity had no problem getting up with John MacArthur. Kanye West, I've tried to get him to pray for me, and he won't do it. He don't love me. I'm just a middle class, middle sinner. They only talk about how God delights in saving big sinners. What about the middle class sinners? I called his house one time, a collect call, because I wanted him to talk to me, and they turned down the collect call. Because had I been a celebrity, he'd have accepted it. Because if he can turn one of those heathen, godless celebrities into a Christian by his ministry, just think how good that will make him look. And his ministry will gain that much more credibility, and he'll be able to preach the gospel to more people. See, it's all a numbers game. It's not about one-on-one. It's about preaching the gospel to as many people as possible. And the lone people like me on the side, collateral damage, they don't matter. They don't care. They don't care if our souls go to hell. They don't. The putrid failure of Christians. What they thought I was going off on once they thought I was straight for the path, they stopped caring for me. They stopped corresponding with me. They don't even pray for me. This lack of love. Jesus, are you really real? I curse God for his Christians today. His perverted children, faithless children today. Oh, everybody talks about love as a good game, yeah. Nobody actually does it. There is no such thing as true love. No such animal. The only love that's real and eternal is self-love. Each person has it. Love for yourself. Even Dr. John MacArthur would care more about the salvation of one of his family members than the salvation of an entire country of people who he has no relationship to. Whoa, I thought the relationship between believers was deeper than the relation because it's spiritual. All children of God was even deeper than our familiar relationships. I guess that's just good theology, but not practical. Y'all don't really believe it. And the atheists are no better. They're hateful, arrogant. I talked to Matt Honey and Jimmy Snow, and they don't care about me. They don't give a damn. They just like making fun of people. And if I don't get my hair transplanted, I'm going to eventually kill myself. If I don't have hair, I don't want to live. If I don't have all my hair. But I curse God for this. I curse God for these. I curse God that I can't get my answers. Is he even real? I keep begging him. Jesus, are you real? Why this? Why that? He's not answering my questions. So I shoot the big middle finger to him. Fuck you, God. Fuck you, son of a bitch. And if he's really loved me, he'll still love me even though I said what I just said to him. And if he doesn't, though God be light, life, holy, beautiful, if he has not love for me, he ain't shit. Read 1 Corinthians chapter 13. That doesn't just apply to human beings. That applies to God himself too. I don't know what good goddamn how great God is. If he doesn't love me, he can go to hell.